This purifier facility once converted warriors' personalities into AI, but it was shut down after complications with a Tal Dareem prisoner. His AI has infected many of our systems, and I will need your assistance to purge them.
Chrono Boost online. Our structure should now operate at a greater efficiency.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Yes, sir. Yeah, whatever. SCV ready. SCV ready. Go ahead.
Initial security terminal is clear. Fear not, there are several more.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Evolution complete.
SCV ready. You scared me. Good job, huh? SCV ready.
Warning. I will set out for the next location shortly. The transport is in motion.
SCV ready.
My apocalypse is ready.
Restoring original security protocol. Try to be patient.
Your will. Yes.
Hostile forces have been deployed to my position.
Completed.
Lead me.
It seems we did it purpose.
Gladly.
Infestation does have its strengths, you know.
Our allies are in combat. Evolution completed.
I have regained control of 50% of our systems, but it hasn't been easy.
Our allies
I am
are
under
in
attack.
combat.
Care to assist? The enemy has raised a suppression tower. Their beams will interfere with my work unless you destroy them.
Our allies are in combat.
Add-on complete.
Tower attacks have temporarily disabled my systems.
We share your structure for a time, yes?
Our allies
This is
are
just a
in combat.
transport. It has no shields to defend me from these strikes.
Evolution completed.
Only 25% of the corruption remains. Tower destroyed. Good work. I will have to ask for more of it.
You scared me. Yeah.
Our allies
Despite
are
the
in
odds,
combat.
everything has been fully reset here.
Evolution complete. More Vespine required.
The transport is nearly ready. Relocating to the third terminal soon. Proceeding.
Evolution. Our forces are under attack.
It appears the enemy is advancing. Prepare to meet them in combat.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces.
This is just a transport. It has no shields to defend me from these strikes.
Spawn more overlords.
Interesting. One of the data cores has not yet been breached by the rogue Tal'Darim. If you could recover these personalities, the purifiers would be grateful.
Our allies are in evolution complete. Our allies are in combat. Evolution completed.
We share your structure for a time, yes?
Initiating security system rebuild. This will take a while. I require aid. System defenses have been activated against me.
Bad news?
Evolution. Our forces are under attack.
Will do.
Enemy suppression tower activated.
Met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Systems work halted by tower strikes. The Tal'Darim is brutal, but not clever. He has not discovered this data core yet, but we only have a little time remaining.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
The tower has ceased its fire. At least something is going right. Restoration efforts have reached the halfway point. Detecting another suppression tower.
Add-on complete.
The enemy is targeting our data core. You must hurry.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies...
Suppression tower down. I have overwritten 3/4 of the Tal'Darim's alterations. Hold fast.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. We require more Vespene gas.
System integrity verified. We are back online at this location. The Tal'Darim has gained control of the data core. I fear for the personalities it held.
Engine screening.
You must be alive. This is only temporary.
Evolution complete.
Nothing more to do here. I shall move on to the next area in a moment.
Evolution completed. Evolution complete.
Advancing toward the next terminal now.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met
I am under attack. Care to assist?
Our forces are under attack.
It seems our foes intend to attack us directly.
Not enough Vespine. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Analyzing corrupted security data. Stand by.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
And Apocalypse is ready for...
The Tal'Darim still thinks he can destroy me. Can you prove him wrong? I recommend taking out that suppression tower. Quickly.
Our allies are in combat. Evolution complete.
Suppression tower down.
Your will.
I call this
Our
the
forces have met
Apocalypse.
the enemy
See
in
it in
combat.
action.
Our allies are in combat.
Confirm.
Our forces are under attack.
System takeover is halfway complete. And yes, I am doing my best. I recommend taking out that suppression tower. Quickly.
Our forces are under attack.
I am unable to progress due to the tower's interruption. I am under attack. Care to assist?
Fine.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
I am activating Chrono Boost now. That should break.
The tower has ceased its fire. At least something is going right. Not now. My work here is nearly finished, if you can believe it.
Our forces
Detecting
are
another suppression tower. All of that.
Our allies are in combat.
Tower destroyed. Good work. I will have to ask for more of it.
Engine screening.
That's fine.
Our allies are
Data
in
secure.
combat.
This security terminal is clear of corruption.
Hold on. I got this.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Not enough Vespene. Our forces are under attack.
Finalizing route to final terminal. Try to stay focused.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Engine screening.
Moving forward. I had nearly lost hope for this data core, but it's still possible to retrieve the personalities within it.
Our allies are in combat.
I serve.
Yeah?
Right.
This is just a transport. It has no shields to defend me from these strikes.
Take it!
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
Get down!
Evolution completed. Our allies are in combat.
Beginning security data restoration. Considerable wait time ahead. What a relief. Another personality saved. The Tal'Darim still thinks he can destroy me. Can you prove him wrong? You have protected another of my brethren. Thanks to your diligence, the personalities of these warriors are safe. Enemy suppression tower activated.
Are under attack. Our allies are in combat. Our
Systems work halted by tower strikes.
No problem.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies
I am under attack. Care to assist?
Rapid spot.
Our allies are in combat. Our
Now
forces
this
have
one,
met the
I am
enemy
proud
in
of.
combat.
The tower has ceased its fire. At least something is going right.
Our allies
Detecting
are in
another
combat.
suppression tower.
Infestation does have its strength.
System takeover is halfway complete. And yes, I am doing my best. Tower attacks have temporarily disabled my systems.
Our allies
This is just a transport. It has no shields to defend me from these strikes.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
That fight cost me quite a few forces.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Suppression tower down.
Ready to roll out!
Our allies are in combat.
Numerous suppression towers activating. Just what we needed. My work here is nearly finished, if you can believe it. I am unable to progress due to the tower's interruption.
The gear.
Tower destroyed. Good work. I will have to ask for more of it. I am under attack. Care to assist?
Our allies are in combat.
The tower has ceased fire. At least something is going right.
Evolution complete.
I got my ears on.
Our allies are in combat. More Vespene required.
Analyzing systems. No trace of the Tal'Darim personality remains. It appears he is truly dead at last. Fine work, Commanders.
This planet is in serious trouble. If this infestation spreads, there won't be any survivors. We need to stop it. It's risky to move at night, but the infested die off during the day. When the sun is up, move out and burn their structures.
Enemy
Our allies are in
Protoss.
combat.
A waste of essence.
What's going on? You! SCV ready! SCV ready! It's getting me.
Not enough minerals. We require more. Not enough Vespine.
SCV ready.
We require more Vespine gas.
Bad news.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Night's almost here. I'd start getting ready to deal with the infested if I were you. That's the last of the sunlight. Our defenses have...
Armed and ready.
Those choke...
Roger. You scared me. Yeah, whatever.
My apocalypse is ready.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? In the rear with the big job, bud. Bad news. Yeah.
Metamorphosis complete.
Enjoy.
We require additional overlords.
Go, go, go!
The night's almost over. We'll be safe to move out again in the daytime. Time to get to work. We have to burn away enough of the infestation before the day ends. Start with the structures I've marked.
With the gear. Yeah.
Add-on complete.
More Vespine required. Evolution complete.
Go, go, go! This better be good.
Not.
Detecting more structures at this location.
Evolution complete.
SCV ready.
Our allies are in combat.
Infestation does have its strengths, you know.
Completed. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
At least my army.
We're not done yet, Commanders. Here's some more structures to burn out.
We require more Vespine
We're
gas.
making good progress, but there's still a lot of infestation to go. The day's gonna end soon, Commanders.
Ready to go!
Just keep fighting, Commanders. We'll make it through the night. Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost.
Our allies are in combat.
Your will.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
You sure you want to do that at night, Commanders? The infested will be here any minute.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
We've got a barricade taking some damage here.
The Hive cluster is under attack. Our allies
I
are
call
in
this
combat.
the apocalypse. Season.
The Marines name these ones kaboomers. The acid spit is bad enough, but just wait until they explode.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in
Let us see
combat.
what additional infestation can do.
Our forces are under attack.
We face cloaked
More
enemies.
overlords required.
Beware.
Our allies are
Like
in
the hustle.
combat.
But I'd advise against it, Commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are the Hive cluster is under attack.
Looks like Amon wants a piece of us too. Get those defenses in place.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
Don't give up, Commanders. This nightmare is about to end.
Our allies are in combat. Evolution complete. Evolution completed.
Sunrise. That's our cue to move. We won't have enough time later if we destroy too few structures today.
Our allies are in combat.
Sending you the coordinates for more structures.
Our allies' base is threatened. Our allies are in combat.
SCV ready. Go ahead. Engines ready. Yeah. Roger. Yo.
I've got another sector with structures on my scanners.
I serve.
Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat. Evolution complete. Our allies are in combat. Evolution completed.
An apocalypse is ready for spawning.
Our allies
Make the most
are
of the
in
day,
combat.
commanders. It's nearly over.
Yo.
Hold the ball.
Our allies are in combat. Evolution completed.
I knew the infestation was bad. This is crazy. Hold them off. I like the hustle, but I advise against it, commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime. Looks like there's a virophage among the infested. Might be a good idea to kill it, but we can only do that at night. You have until sunrise to attack the virophage. If you can't kill it now, you can come back to it tomorrow night.
Our allies are in combat.
The infested are trying to break through one of our barricades.
The hive
You sure you want to do that at night, commanders? The infested will be here any minute. One of our barricades is being hit hard.
Now this one I am proud of. It seems my structure requires more investment.
My scans show that half of the infestation is gone. We can do this.
Is threatened. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under
Don't get too bold
attack.
out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost.
Forces have met the enemy. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Our forces are under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. The hive cluster is under attack. Our allies are in combat. Enemy Nidus worm detected. Our allies are in the hive cluster.
Don't get too bold out there. If our base falls to the infested, this planet will be lost.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our forces, our allies are in combat.
Ugh, Amon's supporting the infested with his own forces. It's gonna be a long night.
Forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat. Our allies are in combat.
This may look bad, but it won't last much longer. Morning's almost here.
I got my ear.
You sure you want to do that at night, Commanders? The infested will be here any minute.
Our forces have met the allies are in combat. The Hive cluster is under attack. Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat. Evolution completed.
Call the ball. Right. Loud and clear.
Good job, huh?
Looks like we can find additional structures here.
In combat.
Yeah, whatever. Yep.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
Loud and clear.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
The infestation is almost gone, but we need to get the rest of it for this to work.
No problem.
Our forces are under attack.
Right.
An apocalypse is ready for spawning.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
I got my ears on.
In the rear with the gear.
Our forces are under attack. Spawn. Our allies are in combat. Evolution complete.
Move out.
We require additional overlords. Our allies
Looks like the sun's
are
about
in
to set.
combat.
Get ready for nightfall.
Our allies are in combat.
Roger that.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Sit tight, Commanders. This night's just getting started. I like the hustle, but I'd advise against it, Commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies are in combat.
Double the infestation, double the power, yes?
Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met the Hive cluster is under attack. Our allies are in combat. An enemy Nidus worm has emerged.
I have been working on something.
Our forces are under attack.
You just saved me a lot of trouble, Commanders. I I was gonna send a crew to exterminate that thing after this mission.
Our forces are under attack.
Do not be alarmed. This is always temporary.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Like the hustle, but I'd advise against it, Commanders. It'll be easier to take out the structures in the daytime. That's the last of it. The planet's saved, Commanders, and we have you to thank.
We need more minerals.
When scouting this world, I discovered that Amon's forces have invaded the temple to raise a void-shade hybrid. You cannot let him succeed. Eliminate his void slivers, and the abomination will not draw breath.
SCV ready. Huh? Gotcha. What's going on? SCV ready. SCV ready. Bad news. Overtime. SCV ready. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Go ahead. SCV ready. SCV ready.
We require more minerals.
The enemy has taken an interest in our base.
Go ahead. Move it. Huh? Yo. Lead me. SCV ready.
The Protoss stand in our way. Knock them down.
What's up?
Evolution complete. Our allies are in combat. More overlords required.
We will strike a void sliver. The hybrid has almost formed.
Bad news.
One sliver is down. You have bought yourselves time, commanders.
SCV ready.
Now this one.
We share your structure for a time, yes?
I am disrupting time now. Be ready to attack.
Evolution completed.
Enemy forces are moving toward our base.
Evolution complete.
I must ask another favor of you, friends. We are trying to evacuate the people of this city. The ship leaves soon, and it could use any defenses you have to spare. A second sliver ends in ruin, as it should. Be on your guard. The evacuation ship is underway.
Good job, huh?
Our allies are in combat.
Yep. Your time. This is what we
Allies are in combat.
Our enemies have brought down a ship. We will try to send another soon.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies are in combat.
Yes.
Our allies' base is threatened.
It seems our foes intend to attack us directly.
Evolution completed.
Good job, huh?
Our allies' base is threatened.
You scared me! Overtime!
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete. Evolution completed. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. The Hive cluster is under attack. Our allies are in combat.
What's going on? Yep.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
An apocalypse is ready for spawning.
Evolution complete. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
This better be good.
Our forces are under attack.
You scared me! Yeah. Our opponent is using cloaked units. We will need detection.
Evolution.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
We have an enemy attack inbound. I call this the apocalypse. See the action. We share your structure for a
Our
time,
forces
yes?
are under attack.
Stopping time now.
Make your preparations. The evacuation will resume soon. The evacuation vessel is moving forward. I pray it remains safe.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our forces are under attack.
Add-on complete.
Our allies are in combat.
We hear you.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our
The
allies
Nerazim are in
combat.
peril.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
The hybrid has drawn most of the power from the temple. Shatter a void sliver.
Our forces are under attack. Evolution complete.
SCV ready. I believe the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
The evacuation ship is almost ready to resume its course.
Complete.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Evolution complete.
The evacuation ship is heading out. Keep watch over it.
SCV ready.
Our allies are in combat.
We haven't a moment to spare. The hybrid is rising.
We require more Vespine gas. Our forces are under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
Reporting for action.
Metamorphosis complete.
My apocalypse is ready.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies' base is threatened.
This space station does have its strengths, you know.
Evolution.
Amon's new servant lives. It is over.